Hi, Vince DiFilippo here, CEO of DiFilippo Service Company in Paoli, Pennsylvania, providing HVAC services to our community for over 50 years. I'm sure you've been inundated by mail that comes in the mail, ads online, all kinds of things, TV commercials about the clean and check. Today we're going to talk the difference between a clean and check and a precision tune-up. And what is that difference? What are you paying for? First, we're going to cover components being checked. On a precision tune-up, we are going to break down each individual component. All the components that are needed to properly operate and safely operate your furnace. So that would include, we're going to check the gas valve, make sure the gas valve pressure is up to date. We're going to check the draft motor, and this is on the gas furnace. The draft motor, is it drawing the proper amount of amps? Is it removing the flue gases like it's supposed to be? We're going to check the ignition system. We're going to make sure that that's properly rated electrically and visually. Are there cracks in it? We're going to check the pressure switches. These are safety components that are very, very important. We're going to check the blower, make sure that the proper amperage is going on that. We are going to check the drain if it's a high efficiency furnace. All these things we're going to check. On a clean and check, are they checking all those things? Are they just looking and saying, yeah, that's okay, yeah, that's okay, that's okay? Are they actually going in and finding out that everything is operational and safe? Components being cleaned. Are they just cleaning the outside of the furnace on a clean and check? Are they getting in and looking at the burners? We remove the flame sensors. Part of your ignition system is your igniter lights up, the gas opens up, gas goes through the manifold system, the flames occur. There's a safety device on there, a sensor, that the flames hit to tell the furnace, yeah, we have ignition. If it doesn't light within 5 seconds, it shuts off the gas, so we don't have an issue. We actually remove that and clean it, because as a flame is hitting that piece of metal, it gets dirty. So clean and check versus precision tune-up. Precision tune-up, we get it removed and we clean it down. Other components being cleaned, the burners. Most of the time the burners are fine, especially the newer version, they're called in-shop burners. But we will visually look to see if there's any rust buildup. Another thing we'll get on to later when we talk about diagnostic tools is we have diagnostic tools that are going to tell us that's properly lighting. That it's properly lighting, that it's not dirty, there's no interference. So what's the difference between the two? The other thing being clean, the blower. If the blower has to be removed and cleaned, the blower wheel, the end of the blower, the motor itself, are they going to charge you for that on the clean and check? In the precision tune-up, we automatically will do that. Other components being cleaned. Accessory items related to your furnace or your heat pump. Humidifiers, air cleaners, UV bulbs, zoning systems. Are they just looking at it? Are they checking it? If it's part of the system, a precision tune-up will look at all those accessory items. Are diagnostic tools or testing equipment being used? The only true way that you could check that a furnace is operating properly, that it's eliminating the flue gases, the dangerous flue gases, or on a heat pump, make sure the refrigerant charge is proper, the defrost cycle is working, is with the proper diagnostic tools. So we are very proud at DiFilippo as we provide all the diagnostic tools and equipment at no cost to our technicians, because we want the technicians to be able to do their job properly, quickly, and safely. So one tool that we use on the gas furnaces is carbon monoxide monitor analyzer. And what that does is we could tell the gas pressure is proper, the burners are clean, the flue gases are properly exiting, the drain on a high efficiency furnace is working properly. On a heat pump, we use electronic gauges. We check the refrigerant charge through electronic gauges so we could check 2 items that are critical to make sure that the charge is proper. Superheat and subcooling. A little technical, but we check superheat and subcooling. That confirms the charge is proper. What certifications or experience do the technicians have? All of our technicians are certified by the National Comfort Institute in carbon monoxide safety and efficiency testing. We're very proud of that. That's a certification that gets renewed every 2 years. So it's not one and done. You have to continually go back and recertify because technology always changes. So it's important. Also, majority of our technicians are NATE certified. That's a national organization, kind of like what ACE is for the automotive industry. And that, again, requires continuing recertification every few years. So it's important that certifications, so the guy that's coming out to your house on the clean and check should be able to do all this stuff. Is he though? Is he certified? Does he have the proper tools? Are they just sending him out? What certification experience does the company have as far as license and insurance? The premium tune-up, what we call the precision tune-up, is done by real professionals. Real professionals who have proper licensing or are registered with the state, have clearly marked trucks, have clearly uniformed personnel that have tools. It's very important that we don't want a fly-by-night coming into our house and messing with a gas furnace that could possibly damage or harm either the house or the occupants. What are the industry maintenance prices? What's included in that price? This is all over the place. This can be anywhere from $50 to $100. Plumbers, electricians, most companies, the average is between $60 and $100 just to come to your house. Think about that. You know, you hear that expression, it's too good to be true, it probably is. So a clean and check, you're gonna probably pay, you know, anywhere from $50 to $90 for a clean and check, where the precision tune-up is always more expensive, and they're always over $100 because they're not, a precision tune-up doesn't involve nickel and diming a client. In other words, we come out, oh, the blower is dirty, we're gonna have to charge you to do that. Oh, your ignition, your flame sensor's dirty, I have to pull that, I have to charge you for that to clean that. So that's where the difference is. I mean, think about it. A couple can't go out to dinner. What's the average? 60 bucks for two? But everybody on the clean and check is sending out a technician to do this work for approximately, you know, between $50 and $80. So that's the difference between the two. You're always going to get more value with the higher cost precision tune-up. Your house is the most important investment you have. It's very expensive. The HVAC system is one of the most highest replacement costs that you will do on your house. It's important that we do the proper maintenance. Don't you want your family to have the best? You don't want to compromise on your maintenance of your HVAC system. You want to make sure it's working at top efficiency and, most importantly, safe for your family. Think about that next time you see a clean and check versus a precision tune-up. This is Vince DiFilippo. Thanks for listening.